Hi everybody, thanks for coming by for our full moon in Aquarius group reading. I've been doing these for a half year now, but I'm now starting to, get more into it. So I just want to let everyone know, if you're here, you probably have my number, so just let me know how this has been treating you, if you have any background. But happy full moon in Aquarius. We have the sun entering Leo tomorrow at some point. The numerology. So today's not the full moon. I jumped the gun a little bit because of scheduling. But the full moon's going to be not tomorrow, but the following day, the 23rd, which I think is Friday. Yeah. So for the numerology for today, we got some Scorpio energy for the ruler, the numerological ruler for the day. Oh, you know what? I just plumb forgot. I should probably do the crystals first. Forget all of that. Let's do the crystals so you can jump ahead. Group 1, we have beautiful green Onyx, a little patchy on the bottom. For group 2, we have Tiger's Eye. Leo season, right? Lion's Eye. So pretty. And for group 3, we have blue Apatite sphere. Okay, so if you know what group you are and you want to skip ahead, then you can do that at this time. So, back to our numerology. The ruler of the day is Life Path 8, Scorpio energy. So, transformation, that's the theme. That's the big theme, is transformation, materialization, manifestation. That's what I got, at least. So, what I got was a time of personal or spiritual transformation. This past week has been activating the sun's Leo energy. This is about you, your heart, and your authentic truth. The sun is now back in its ruling sign of Leo. This change, coinciding with the moon in Aquarius, is bringing us the solutions and change via seeking opportunity, being visionary, and being the change. It also highlights a shift in realization from the point of understanding what aspects of our life are heart-driven, which are not, as well as that gray area of realignment, right? This was a heart-driven task, and now it's not. This wasn't a heart-driven task, and now it is. So, that's the numerology. The biggest change is just, honestly, the sun going into Leo right now. So, Leo being the 5th sign in the zodiac and it being a 5-year is interesting. It could be a lot of swift growth, a lot of swift change in this upcoming several weeks. But it can also be a realignment of truth and realignment into your core. So anyway, I got an energy and will candle for the day today. I figured that it would be suitable with that Leo energy. Happy birthday, all my Leos. There's a lot of you. It's a lot of everyone, but I love you. Okay, so if you chose green Onyx, this is your reading. There may be some purging at this time for this group. I hear the candle crackling, and even though it doesn't come over the speaker, obviously, it gives me that feeling of like burning the density away. So I'm going to go ahead and invite in all ancestors, angels, spirits, guides to come through the cards on this time on behalf of our first group. What do they need to know at this time for clarity, understanding, growth, balance, alignment, love, forgiveness, compassion? Oh! It looks like there's a certain area that's pushing us at this time. It looks as though, oh, it's probably a partner. It's probably a partner, an intimate partner, but this does not have to be the sexual partner. And again, that's all just labels. But it looks like this is a time for patience. We said compassion. That was so weird. I said compassion, and that was the one that came out. And it came out with patience. So I feel like, yes, the situation is about these things. It's not about critiquing. It's not about the ego. It's not about, well, it is about the ego like that, but it's not about fixing. Here, we get love, partnership, and happy ending. So the reality of it, right? It's like choosing the happy ending is choosing compassion, right? Choosing the happy ending is choosing patience. Synchronicity and the reality, and again, reality check. It's like this is meant to be. This is meant to be aligned with each other for the purpose of learning, for the purpose of growth. Okay, so matters of the heart I see with that green onyx. Anything else from this deck? Being a leader is natural. Being a leader is natural in this time, and right, we teach ourselves to be better leaders in different aspects, but leadership is natural, yes? So the things that we naturally lead in, we don't try to lead anyone. We just, right? We just embody. We just embody the thing that we are, and people take after that. And so what they're showing us is it's almost like this leadership is within us, but there's some sort of like surrender that needs to go on. I don't know if this is surrendering to the understanding that you're already a leader within yourself, and like to sometimes to like overcorrect that kind of like takes that leadership away from us, right? Right. Yeah, otherwise, yeah, just realizing, knowing like, hey, maybe you're being right, maybe you're the loser right now. Maybe you're the, okay, yeah, you're right, I'm wrong, right? Tolerant. So if that's the case, this is speaking to, right, surrendering to the fact that you're going to lead us out here. And throat chakra. So let's get more info on this situation. What do we need to know from this deck for greater clarity, understanding, and wisdom? Hiccups. It's like it's going back on this like overcorrecting. It says choose your battles. They gave us double. So they gave us double, choose your battles, and embrace. Oh. And this is the World card. So this is really having to do with seeing the bigger picture, and it's this energy that I'm getting back on, this like leadership energy and the surrendering energy. I mean, they work, right? It's like they work as a pair. So we're going to have to be that much more adept to understand, okay, is this my time to sit back and learn? Or is this my time to share my truth? And hopefully, right, they're in a receptive place. So choosing your battles, actually speaking of reception, right? If the situation isn't showing you that it's being receptive, maybe it's not the time to try to be received, right? And that's a hard one. That's a hard truth. There are people helping you from beyond the physical. If you are the person who has someone, loved one passed recently, this card also shows their presence in your life. Maybe why we've been feeling shifted can also be because of that. Anyway, for anyone who is needing that, that's for you. Let's see what else do we need. Anything else? Yes, it says 999. Yeah, and there's that 99. There's that 99. It's like ascension. I feel like it's ascension via compassion though, because we just pulled that 99 with the compassion, right? And this is also the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. So I see it's like, it's almost like to further stress the emotional realm is not going to bring us what we deserve, you know? I think the more that you're willing to fulfill your own needs at this time, that's gonna manifest for you. I hope that makes sense. There wasn't a lot there, but this, yeah. We'll figure it out. We'll figure out more now. And so there's another thing here too, is that it's almost like we're asking for our healing before we make before we make the move to like tackle it and to like confront it. Because it says strengthening bonds. So this is the 1 of Pentacles, man. So for us to come from the 9 of Pentacles to the 1, it's like, okay, there's something physical on the table. There's a physical manifestation on the table. What is that? That's in your head. But we can't reach this physical manifestational point. We can't reach a level of change, a level of understanding, a level of rebirth and ascension in this situation until we realize, right, that these results that we're waiting on are exactly the results that you need to give yourself. And I want to make a good point in this card, this Healing Begins card. It's within the self. And we have this cool green onyx, and we have that heart energy. You guys this is the heart. This is the heart-centered green cards. And the heart doesn't yell, right? The gut, the solar plex, yeah, she yells. She like, oh, mine, this, give me that. Ooh, I love that, right? Interests. But the heart whispers. The heart yearns. The heart is quiet. But it'll be direct, right? Okay. What do we need to know from this deck called Soul Trees? Ooh, it's like, aww. This is very interesting. So, first of all, I feel like it's telling us, like, at this time, gut instinct, not fear, but reactions, not fear, but the natural body, right, instinct. I can't make it any clearer. It's showing you that that's where spirit's coming through for you right now. So, like like I just said, the heart, like, whispers. Well, instinct lives in the solar plex, like I just said. That, ooh, ah. Instinct. And spirit. So these instincts, I feel like these instincts are being gifted to you directly from your higher guidance. And it's also showing us that in doing these, feeling these reactions, feeling these perspectives, this reflection, seeing your own reflection, it's changing, right? What used to be normal and natural to see, it's no longer, right? The heart moved on. And I feel that there's yes. So they gave us overthinking. So there's overthinking involved, right? And that's, right, the mind trails. And, oh, I'm sorry. Let me give it to you straight. We got holding back playfulness, right? Holding back playfulness. Overthinking, let it go. And normally when we overthink, it's because we actually don't have all the data yet, but we think we do for some reason, right? We're like, oh, I gotta figure it out now, right? You salt your food a little too much and you gotta throw it all in the trash. Like, that's kind of the thing, right? Yeah. That's what they wanted to mention. All right, what do we need to know from this healing mantra deck? Moving forward, this situation, how can we help out this situation? Cultivating courage. Thanks, Hypodilic. Cultivating courage. In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. And, right, that's courage, right? In any given moment, I always know exactly what to do. So you do know what to do. We just need to tap in to that heart space, to those instincts, and know that they're coming from a place of honesty and vision. So I pulled this deck out last week, and I was suggesting that this would be for like words that I just want you to give a little extra thought into. Some of the words are familiar, some of the words are not in this deck, depending on the person. But let's see what we get. I just want to see, look it up, right? Look up this word, or find out something about this, like, that's more in depth. Ooh, yes. This is the second time we've pulled this word, reflection. Reflection. Your partner is your greatest reflection. So, but I love it, because the thing is that if you have a reflection, at least you can see clearer, So it's just a matter of aligning the mind, mainly. And the emotions. Yeah. So what's a number or numbers that we are going to receive to reference the situation? Send us messages, lead us in the right direction. However you guys take your numerology is how this card is meant to serve you. Yeah, 10-10. 10-10. I am patient. What a theme. What a theme. Keep your thoughts positive and be patient, as everything is working out for your highest good. Trust that your angels are working behind the scenes to help you. So, 10-10, I am patient. So also, if you see 10-10, if you look at your phone and it's 10-10, 10-10 addresses, and this is an important one too, because it's 10 repeated. So I would say if you see the number 10, or if you know someone who was born in the 10th month, or in 2010, or I don't know. Point is, right, I'm just giving ideas here. Point is that that's for you to decide. So I really hope that you guys got something from this reading. It was really coherent, so yes, I really hope that worked out on your side as well. You guys have my number, so just know you got this. We all got this. It's all divine timing, right? Okay. Group 2. Tiger's Eye. Yeah, we got this. Yeah. Patience is a virtue, and it's virtues are tested repeatedly, right? Over and over and over again. Yeah, thanks for your input, academic. Yeah, so, okay. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and invite in all ancestors, angels, spirits, guides on behalf of Group 2 at this time for their highest and their best. What do we need to know for Group 2? For alignment, understanding, wisdom, leadership, balance, love, manifestation, I said that. Wisdom. Ooh. Not saying anything yet. Wow. It's like, well, y'all caught my eye like right off the bat. Just say that. So, look. I don't think this is the first reading I've given you. And I don't think it's going to be the last. I know, like, career doesn't have to be, like, uploading new moon and full moon videos every 2 weeks. No, God, no, please. That's what I do. So, but, career itself is something that, like, starts in one place, ends in another, cycles back from that place, becomes something else, right? Leads to opportunities, leads to knowledge. So, okay, I'm just rambling now, but you guys get the freaking point, okay? New beginnings in spiritual career. New beginnings in spiritual career. It's also like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like helping. I really do think it's still related to the spiritual career. I feel like it's relating. They gave us health in the terms of like healing. I think they gave us, because there is a healing card in this deck. They gave us health, and I feel like it's, look at the similarity between the two of these. Red, purple, man. Red, purple. So when I see that, and with the red New Beginnings card, it's like, and with the purple. Okay, guys, look. It's happening. They don't give you symbols that you're not going to recognize. I mean, like always, but, right, here we are, and we're recognizing all of this. What I get is that it's like body, spirit. Not like that necessarily, but I get that it's like, it's supposed to be like a full, it's like an alignment almost. It's like an alignment of like, from the physical to the mental, through the emotional to the spiritual. Take it or leave it. Take it or leave it. And someone's like, like, recognize the cycle, yes. Okay. Is there anything else from this deck that we need to know at this time? Help me bring more understanding through. Wow, yeah, there's a bit. A lot just fell off right now. I think that it's really just regarding understanding health from an innermost perspective. so that we can apply it. So we got physical activity and moderation. There's also a certain level of like changing perspective and changing belief in terms of like, well, we got forgiveness, adventure, compassion, and karmic completion. So what that tells me is that it's almost like forgiveness for a certain like perspective that didn't serve you in the past, but maybe now is you can see from a higher perspective, right? Releasing that, allowing that to lead us more adventure, a more open-minded perspective. Compassion, open-mindedness is just kind of like hand in hand. And the karmic completion, which is like success and like happiness. So, or at least that's how I'm taking it right now. What else do we need to know from this deck? Or this deck, this new one. Yeah, it was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time. Because, see, it's Leo season. And this is the sun, yes? Right. She's like, BAM! Yes, yes, yes. And I feel like it's so interesting. So the sun is like our authentic truth, right? It's like the part of us that we don't compromise on, right? So how come it's like saying to me, we get refusing to see, Two of Swords. It could be indecision too, but I prefer this term. It just helps me out. Refusing to see that our authentic truth, our radiance, our creativity, our compassion, actually, if I may. That's what's leading to the healing. And it makes sense too because, right, like I said for the third time now, this is a solar plex type of energy. I picked this sunny candle, it's energy and will, right? If there's a will, there's a way. Let's see what else is here. It says, it gives me the energy of yes. So, it's like if there's a certain person, place, job, home, or situation, or even like money, receiving, even like receiving money from people, that you feel like you're waiting on it, feel like something's not aligning. It's showing me it's like, in order to get to this One of Pentacles, this rebirth energy, this physical rebirth, this physical ascension, see, because it's like, right, there's a vision. I'm sorry, there's a vision here, daydreams. But this is an interesting card, Seven of Cups. But, right, they made it a very balanced card because it's a dualistic, right? We have the vision and we have the practical choices that need to be made to reach that vision. And it's almost like showing us, it's like you want this, but you're not taking the steps to get there. Ouch, I know. But it's because you're not seeing them as steps. You're not seeing them as opportunities. But that's what they are. Right? Why does this keep happening to me? Right? Yeah. What do we need to know from our spirits? Our spirit. Soul trees, soul trees. Soul trees, soul trees. And this is much more than what you're actually understanding. Oh, yeah, so this is worth so much more than what we're like seeing at surface level. It's more than just tolerance, it's more than just patience. This is about being present to see your shadow, literally. They gave us be present and shadow. Right? Because the reality of it is you're going to go through your shadow regardless, so you want to be aware of when you're going through it or not. That's kind of this ultimatum that they're putting in front of us right now. You want to know when you're going through your shadow or no? And it seems that somewhere along the line you chose no, and this is why. KNOW, and this is why. Because now they said, look at this inner growth. Look at this inner growth. Look at this empathy and compassion. Right? You get the idea. And this is beautiful what they gave us here. It says emotions. Emotions in regards to these emotions, in regards to these feelings. Right? Wait patiently and trust. For sure. For sure. Wait patiently and trust. And I feel like I want to say, like, I want to support that by saying, like, you know, emotions in their passing is very. It can be like a confusion. It can be like, you know, you're embodying that emotion for the time being, and will it pass? Will it not? Like, sometimes we forget. Okay. Let's move on though and see what else can help us with this little situation. There it is. Healing heartbreak. My heart will love again. My heart will love again. Not an easy card. Not an easy stitch. But again, it's more than this. It's more than this. I love you, Dorian. Hi. I love you so much. I hope you do have a great day, B. Let me know. Text me your schedule if you're free. So, I wanted to pick a card from this deck. Again, so, like, it could be a word that you recognize, it could be a word that you don't, but it could be a sign, it could be something we're not expecting, but my request here is for us to look into this word and find a deeper understanding of this word than what we previously had, even if we know it already. So what do we need to know from this deck? What's our word of the week? Love that. What's our word of the week? Ooh, they're playing with it. Playing with it. Alright. There it is. Okay. So. They gave us flight. Flight. Flight, like an airplane flight. Or like whatever he's doing, his flight. But I challenge you to find a deeper meaning for what flight means as a word and what it activates within us when we say it and when we think of it. Okay, so I want to know what's some numbers that are going to cross our path. It could be crossing our path, helping us remember we're on the right track, helping us, just realize where we're at. It can direct us, giving us info such as, right, relating to a person, place, house number, phone number. That was fast. This is really beautiful. 12-12. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic throughout the entire journey. Your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. 12-12. Yeah, 12-12. So, like I said with the previous group too, like if it's 12-12 on your phone, right? Like that's a symbol that like you're on your path. Not kind of, like you are. No matter how insignificant it may seem to us in that moment. Okay, I love you guys a lot. I really hope that this reading served you. You guys got my number, so I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in like 2 weeks. Dun dun dun! Group 3, Blue Apatite. This is one of the first spheres I ever got. It's a good one. Blue Apatite. Throat chakra energy is what I chose this for. It may not be for everyone, but maybe it will for some. I'm going to go ahead and invite in all ancestors, angels, spirits, guides to come through the cards at this time on behalf of our third group for their highest and their best. Thank you for being here with us. What do we need to know? For wisdom, guidance, clarity, balance, alignment. Love. Oh, wow. Well, this is super wild. Let's give me a sec. Let's give me a second. I feel like there's a need for balance. There's a need for balance, and it's almost like we have to decide if we're going out and we're activating that masculine, activating the change, activating the creativity, or if we're sitting back, if we're going into that hermit mode, if we're going into that feminine energy within and taking that space. So that's what I'm getting, is that it's almost like I feel like we're like too masculine right now. Too young. So, and the reason why I say that is because change is in balance, but timeout isn't, right? So movement and action is in balance, but the timeout and the breath in between. Right. It's almost like, yes, you're meant to, some of you may be healers and like this. Yes, you're meant to be in this path, but it's almost like not everything is for you. Yeah. I'm gonna leave that there for now. And this is why. This is why, right? I'm sorry. It's like this energy of like, well, if I have a block against my own heart, then it's that much easier to just give my energy to others instead of giving it in myself. I feel like this sort of forgiveness is within the psyche of the individual, not between two. But I could be wrong. It could be someone that influenced you a lot in self-love, right? Needing forgiveness, maybe not receiving forgiveness from someone, which is affecting you in this way. Forgive them in advance. I know it sounds like prissy and like wimpy, but it's gonna make you feel better. And there's also this feeling of like, in the home, domestic harmony and self-discipline is what we get. So it's either like, for some of us, maybe our home is a big influence in our self-discipline. Maybe to others, our home is a big block in our self-discipline. And just to take a look at this and recognize the synchronicity and what's going on here. At least that's what I see at first. I'm gonna kind of run through this a bit. It'll probably still be working out. What do we need to know from this next deck here? I don't know if that came through on the speaker. It was like loud. Aw, 3-3, man. It's so so it's like, first of all, the energy that you guys are at, you maybe feel like you've put yourself down. You're not. It's a higher awareness. It's a higher understanding. And I say that because we got the Devil card. So, right, we weren't afraid. We weren't uncomfortable, right, before he showed up. So then why now? Yeah. So it's saying we got double 3-3 first, if I may. We got double 3-3. So this is communication, community, inner child, nurturing the inner child. And we also get justice. So what this shows me is that in fear, right, in that Devil card, that Devil energy, it's a matter of, one, detaching, but that's kind of broad. I think it's mostly detaching from the need to control the situation, need to control the fear or something like this. Because the Justice card says the universe holds what I cannot, the universe handles what I cannot, the universe heals what I cannot, right? So if I can't handle it, if I can't heal it, and I tried, I know you guys tried, it's time to send it up. It's time to send it on its way, because what it's taught you, right? There's a lot here. There's a lot here. Not everything is for us, right? Not everything is for us. And that's the big thing that, like, personally, I've been dealing with as well, of like, you can be, you can see things happen and you can see things conspire, but one, just because you think, right, just because your heart and your spirit wants to change that situation doesn't necessarily mean that it will. Right? And then vice versa. So you start changing it, but is it in the way that you think? And this is the mark of the healer, is that we must work with the universe. And if we're not working with the universe, they're going to let us know right away that that's what's going on. So, computer here. So, right. Right. That's big. That's basically it right there. So, what do we need to know from our Spirit Trees deck? Or let's see, is there anything else here? Anything? No. Okay. One more? No. Okay, no. Which is good. So, Spirit Trees. Soul Trees. Ooh, this is some funky energy right here, first of all. It's like a novel. It's like, maybe this is new. Maybe this is a new world, Right. Ooh, there's a lot going on. I really like this. So, first of all, your mind is in a new place. So this is the mind. This is a kind of a ooh, 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 ah kind of energy, but this is manifest here, first of all. Mind and manifest. And I think this is just meant to draw our awareness to the understanding of what role the mind plays in manifestation. What role the mind plays in manifestation. That's a big can of worms, so I can't go into that right now, but the mind is a tool for the spirit. The mind is a tool for the spirit. Also, I feel like regarding this manifestation, regarding how we can interpret this in our own, right, in our own perception. The manifestation, they're gonna present us with opportunities. I feel like they're gonna present us with opportunities, and it's just a matter of recognizing those as opportunities. How can we recognize those as opportunities? Well, we can turn our attention to maybe being a little more spontaneous, right? And let me explain spontaneity a little bit, which we all have an understanding of this word, but if anyone knows of like the Myers-Briggs personality types, right? We have the P and the J for IN, EN, whatever it is, T or FP or J. J's are understood to be more structured, P's are more open-ended, potentially, right? This is what I've heard. And like the J, we have, right? We have all our J and P inside of us. We both have, right? We have both, right? And when we're in this mindset of the J, right, that structure, it maybe won't be as easy, right? To break out of it, to bring our awareness, bring our attention, and be like, oh, I can step this way instead of this way now. That was all I meant to say. So there's that. Also, if I feel like there's a certain, if there's any burdens on our perception, right? I love this card because there's light cards in this deck, there's darker cards. This is one of the darker cards. Perception isn't inherently dark or, impending or anything. But yet, right? But yet, it is possible to make our perception, right, impending, fearful, right? So, what do we do when we feel like that? What this shows me, they said, come together, liberation. And it almost shows me it's like, it's really easy to, get tripped out by a sound in the dark when you're by yourself, right? But it's not as easy, depending on who you bring with you. It's not as easy to get tripped out when you're with someone else. And I feel like that's what they're asking us to apply our perception, to apply our understanding of this concept to the situation. So what else do we need to know for the situation here? Oh, that was fast. Oh, there's more? Okay, I wasn't going to give you more, but I guess you can take it. All right, I'll give you two. Opening my mind. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. Love that one. I knew it was going to be this one. God damn it. Okay. Some of these cards are written really similarly to each other. So, yeah, you guys got basically the same thing. So activating the third eye. Activating the third eye. we'll see how similar is it to opening my mind, right? The third eye and the mind are actually, right, buddies. Opening the third eye says, I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. So, the only difference, I allow myself to see beyond my beliefs and ideas. I am willing to see beyond my beliefs, ideas, and conclusions. Willing and allowing. Okay. So, I love that though. And that's very, I don't know, I'm feeling this weird, like, energy, but that's the truth. Yeah. Okay. So, this deck I used last week as well, and it's going to be helping us figure out, like, okay, whatever card comes out, I want you to find a deeper understanding of that, if you're willing to take the challenge. Find a deeper understanding of this word. If you knew the word already, great, make it deeper. If you didn't know, then this is the opportunity to find something new. Let's see what comes out. Waiting. What do we need to know from this deck? There it is. Oof. Man, we really got some good themes this week. We got solitude. Solitude. Let's deepen that understanding. What is a angel number or angel numbers that is going to illuminate our path this upcoming 2 weeks until the new moon? What numbers? It could be coming to us through phone number. It could be coming to us through house number, job number. It could be coming to us through ID number. All these things, all these possibilities. But this is meant to guide us, and this is meant to somehow deepen our understanding. Yep. That's it. There's some more, but I don't want to overwhelm right now. Yeah, that's okay. We got the one we wanted. 33. Any positive changes or projects you are considering right now will be well worth your while. Expect that your power to manifest and create will be heightened. I am expanding. 33. This is big, by the way, if you know any 33s, if you know any life path 6s. Honestly, I'm getting this Gemini energy, right? But, right, everyone's different. Maybe 3 is very sacred to some of us, where others, we have other numbers that are sacred. So, anyway, I hope that you guys got something out of that. And I hope that helps you in this upcoming week and brings us insight and clarity, if anything. Or maybe just, re-solidify something we already were thinking of. It's a pleasure and an honor. And I can't wait to see you guys under the new moon. I think it's going to be in Leo.